Hey, guys. Welcome back to another live. I got to say a quick shout out to Spike already. Spike, man, you don't got to do that. Already with the 5. I appreciate it so much, Spike. All right. He says, good evening from South Wisconsin, or Central Wisconsin. Go Pack, go. Hey, go Pack, go, guys. Shout out to the 7 of you guys in chat already. We got Dirty Max, Spike, Rogue One. We got, who we got? Is life. What's up, guys? What's up? RC Fanatic. What is up, guys? I appreciate you guys joining. Zach, what's up, Zach? What is up, guys? Hopefully you're all are well tonight. Let's see here. I'm gonna post this down a little bit. There we go. Try to get. Hopefully you don't hear my puppy barking. She's actually in the kennel tonight for a little bit. But RC Crazy, what's up? What's up, guys? Hopefully you're all doing well tonight. Watt, what's up, Watt? 1/10 scale performance. What's up, guys? Appreciate you joining. Hanging out on a Wednesday. So, this might not look too familiar to you guys. I picked one of these guys up. Couldn't pass up that deal. Corey, what's up, Corey? Appreciate you joining. Drop them likes, says Watt. Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys. Right on. Anybody doing anything, working on anything cool tonight? Or I don't know if we have much to work on tonight. Pretty much have. I'll have to show you guys. We did go ahead and rearrange a little bit. What is up, guys? I appreciate you. Shout out to the 10 in chat. Sure. I have to switch out some tires on some beadlocks for oval. We're going to get some more rain. It's actually about to rain here soon. Wild Bill, what's up, Wild Bill? Appreciate you joining. I appreciate you guys. See if we have any special guests tonight again. Shout out to Urban Legend for joining me the last 2 times. It's really awesome to have him in here. I mean, always welcome. So I just appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out. I want to say a big shout out to Spike already with the 5. I appreciate you, Spike. I really do. Go Pack, go. Zach says, just put 6S springs in my hobby for us and 60 weight oil. Zach, did you get hacked on Instagram, Zach? Let's see here. Rogue One says, no wrenching and traveling in Colorado for work. Oh, well, drive careful, Rogue, if you are traveling. Turismo, what's up, Turismo? Dirty Max, Wild Bill. Good evening, everyone. Like deployed. What's up? Just bashing RC. What's up, Turismo? Appreciate you. Yeah, see, I wondered that, Zach. I haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, they asked me for money. Your account got hacked for asking me for $100. I didn't think that was you. I knew that wasn't you. I wondered that, Zach. That's good to know, though, because, yeah, I knew that wasn't you. Yeah, they literally asked me for $100. Let's see here. Thanks, brother. Yes, sir, Rogue. Rogue One got that limited edition Kagama, so that's awesome. Shout out to Rogue One. Wild Bill says, hi, Watt, 110, Zach, Dirty Max, RC Crazy, Rogue One, Turismo, hi, guys, Wild Bill, yes. Shout out to RC Crazy as well. Appreciate you joining. I appreciate you guys. Watt says, Zach, I need to put springs on my Mojave Forest too, but Big Rock 6S stock electronics in it with updated firmware. It's a beast so far on test run. Yes, sir. Wow, that's awesome. 110 or so annoying. They took everything out. Nope, no kidding, Zach. I wondered that, but I'm glad I can confirm that. 110 performance says I'm working in Daytona Beach this week. Nice, 10 scale. That's awesome. Turismo says travel safe. Rogue One for sure. Heck yeah, guys. That's awesome. Wild Bill says clean the Typhon Grom after rip in the backyard. You know, one thing I got to tell you about that Grom. Let me go grab mine. I didn't film it, but I got a new video coming out on this thing. See, RC Crazy says, waiting for my Red Cat TR. It should be here Friday. Nice, RC Crazy. Excited to see that one. Heck yeah. The Truggy looks awesome as well. Lee, what's up, Lee? Says, good evening, young man. Appreciate that, Lee. Appreciate you joining. I appreciate you joining. I appreciate all you guys. Shout out to 12 of you. I know I say that a lot, but I'm just super thankful for all you guys. So, heck yeah. But anyways, So if you guys saw my video on this thing, believe it or not, I was only at 75% on the radio. I looked down the other day and I was driving. I'm like, man, this thing is fast, but it seems like it's faster. I look down, the radio is at 75%. So I need to do a actual review on it with 100%. So I was doing double backflips off my ramp with this thing. So I can't believe I did that. That was like a newbie thing because obviously you guys know it has a switch. I was on 75% the whole time. Watt RC says, Mini Max, anyone? Man, what do you guys think of that? Or sorry, Mini XRT, Watt. What do you guys think of that thing? Zach says, for 1/10, Rogue One says 1/10 be safe for sure. Be safe 1/10. Zach says, anyone have issues with their Vortex 2 or 3S? I'm thinking of getting one. I know people are having issues with the ESC, but I'll just swap it out. Zach, it's kind of like a mixed thing. I don't know if I haven't had, if you saw my last Typhon video, I haven't had any issues, but some people are, some people aren't. Turismo says, wow, Bill, oh, hey, what a coincidence. I cleaned up my Mojave Gram 2 to 3S and Hoshim X08 right now. Wow, Bill says brushless. Yes, this is the brushless one. I put the Proline Badlands on there. These tires are rock. They're awesome. Crazy. Just, yeah, I can't believe I was doing that. I looked down at the radio. I'm like, what the heck? I put it to 100, and it's like I think this thing is faster than the Mojave Gram brushless. I think it is. I really do. Let's see here. Rogue One says, what? Eventually, I just blew everything on that limited edition Kagama. Yeah, that thing was a pretty penny, but that thing's awesome. I'm definitely looking at getting a Team Corrali, so stay tuned for that. But let's see here. Wild Bill says I used some orange marker paint and lined out a small. That's what's up, Wild Bill. Heck yeah, go out and make a track, have fun with them. Yeah, for some reason on tracks they're a lot more fun. The Dad, what's up, the Dad? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. Turismo says I'm actually really digging the looks and performance of the Mini XRT, but the price of the size of it scares me a bit for sure. Like RC Crazy, he's commented on it. So shout out to him. He said that, I mean, I think it as well, but like the price of the Mini XRT, don't get me wrong, it's cool, but it's like probably $400 after tax, maybe $390. So I mean, you could get like a stinking Arma 3S for that. I mean, 1/10 scale stuff, but it is cool. Nitro Bob, what's up, Nitro Bob? Appreciate you joining. But yeah, so I went ahead. I did some. Oh man, for me it's 600. Oh my gosh, Zach, that's crazy. His life just said just charge some batteries to go around the Crate 8S for a bit before it gets dark. Nice. No, like I said, I went to the hobby store this last weekend. I wasn't planning on getting this thing. This is just a 2-wheel drive Fury. They're on sale. I believe today is the last day. You can get these for, I think I paid $120 for it. Not ready to run. The ready to runs are $140, I believe. So I could have got the ready to run, but I didn't need the battery and charger. But 110 scale says got to run, guys. Want to drop by and show support. Be blessed. Have a great night, guys. You as well, 110 scale. I appreciate you joining and checking it out. Appreciate you as always. Thank you very much. Dirty says, or you can go out and find an X-Max or 350 like Just Passionate did. Hey, I did get a $350 X-Max. Just about had another one for $300. Spike says, Rec RC did a video on the 2 to 3S Vortex. It did great. I'm going to have to check that out, Spike. The Vortex, that's the one I don't have, the 2 to 3S line. That is the one I don't have. Peace out, 1/10. Yes, sir. The Dad, his life says, bro, that Fury is a beast. Yeah, no, this one is just a brushed one, but I do have, let me go grab it once. Well, I just realized, but I do have this system. I have the old system, which is almost probably better than the 2 to 3S. So we're going to throw that thing right in this Fury and make it brushless. So, Nitro Bob says, looks good, that green. No, it really does. I agree, Nitro. I think the green, I'm usually not a fan of green, but it does look good. Obviously, I have the Sentin as well. Yeah, let's see here. What's up, the dad? Nitro Bob says, I want to get that new Mini XRT for sure. That thing looks sweet. Don't get me wrong, it looks sweet, but excuse me, $370 for probably $390, almost $400 with tax. So, I mean, well, it does look good though. Maybe eventually I'll end up getting one, but Lyndon, what's up, Lyndon? Lyndon says, what's up, Dispassion and chat. I appreciate you joining, Lyndon. Lyndon, hey, Lyndon just got that Red Cat as well, a Red Cat TR. Yes, sir. That thing's gonna be sweet. Excited to see him run that one. And RC Crazy just got one. So shout out to you guys and congrats on the purchases. Let's see here. Zach says, how does it handle being two-wheel drive? I thought about the Fury. Well, that's a question I was going to ask you guys. Would you like to see a video of this compared to like the Slash? I think I'm going to leave them both brush first, and then I have a brushless VXL Slash. Then I'll go ahead and make this brushless, and then I'm going to do a video on that. Let's see here. Nitro Bob says, I'll wait a few years. Turismo says, living in Barbados, I have to consider my RC purchases carefully. Can only get them when I'm traveling. Oh, I hear you, Turismo. James, what's up, James? Appreciate you joining. James says, have you trained electronics in your Valkyrie? Maybe you might change. Yes, I just got the replacement ESC from Red Cat. Other than that, I haven't done anything. Let's see here. Spike says, do you mean watch Shrek RC? Yeah. I want to watch that video, Spike. Lyndon says, yes, sir. Turismo says, what's up, Lyndon? Liked your unboxing of the Red Cat the other day. For sure. That thing's going to be awesome. Dirty says, I found a Notorious 6S for $250, like 30 minutes away from me. Hardware is rusty, and I'm thinking of taking the gamble and buying it tomorrow and make a good project. For sure. Always up for a good project. James says, have you changed the electronics in your... No, James, I have not. They are just the stock ones. Watt says, good deal, Dirty Max, for sure. His Life says, what do I think on the battery tray on that Fury? What do you think? It's not bad. I mean, it's nice to have him take the bot. Spike. Shout out Spike, guys. Watt, if you could link, or one of my mods, if you could link Spike's channel, I appreciate that, Spike. You do not have to do that. Thank you so much. Oh, man, Spike. Shout out to Spike, man. Oh, guys. Shout out Spike. That's right, Watt. Oh, man. Thank you, Spike. I appreciate it. I read that one. Oh, wait, no. Oh, my gosh. Zach says, I just looked it up, and it's actually going to be like $690 Aussie for XRT with the same price as the 2 to 3S line or even a Team Corral. Oh my gosh, Zach. Wow. Watt says, I'm getting a Valkyrie soon for sure. Them look nice for sure, Watt. They really do. Lee says, some dude has a Red Cat lowrider all pimped out with lights for 400 on Facebook. I'm considering it, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I can't say too much on the lowriders, Lee, but Watt says 10 watching, 17 likes. Come on, fellas. I appreciate you, Watt. Oh, man. Thank you, Spike. I appreciate that so much. Hot Wheels. What's up, Hot Wheels? Appreciate you joining. Dirty says, geared my Creighton 4S last night. Took it out tonight. And holy moly, does it backflip now. I might lower the punch of my Hobbywing Max 10. Can pull doubles with ease now. I appreciate you, Lee. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Watt. I appreciate it. Good man, Spike. Yeah, thank you so much. Oh, man. The Dirty says, Watt, I think it would be, and will make a good project too. For sure, Dirty. I would pick that up if you're able to. Rogue One says, Watt, RC, what you working on tonight? Yes, sir. Spike says you need some sledge tires now. I do, Spike. I do. I think I have it right here because it was on the to-do list, but it's all like I'll come on and glue it here. But I think I can glue it back up and actually use it again. So I believe I'm going to do that one. Watt says, nothing tonight. Rogue, waiting for weather to clear up. Yes, sir. We're getting some crappy weather around here as well. But, yeah, so like I've been saying, I'm waiting to get the stinking sprint car out, the low C22 Sprint. It's just been the weather is just so crappy, and I need to prepare the track. I know I need to get that out. I know I need to, and I really want to. It's killing me to get that thing out, but we are going to do it. I mean, I have two of them. Well, one of my friends has one as well. So, but yeah, the Fury, there you can see the tray. The tray is actually a different color. It doesn't bother me too much. It does have an IC3 on it, but we will be changing that out. His Life says, I changed the knuckles in front and rear on my Sentin to aluminum, and I think it's a beast now. Nice. Yeah, I would be careful with the aluminum stuff, just because, I mean, you got to have a breaking point, but, not too bad. I might actually throw these Badlands on here as well. They're kind of like the same tread pattern, but, man, I love Proline tires. Let's see here. Turismo says, what does everyone think about Horizon Hobby canceling so many RC events this year? Even though I couldn't go, I was looking forward to Armageddon. I saw that, Turismo. I did see that. That's kind of crappy, but they're doing it to cut costs, it sounds like. Dirty says, it's clear to me until Friday. It's clear for me until Friday unless that changes tomorrow. If it doesn't rain, tomorrow I'll take the K4 out again. Tomorrow it's full. Send it. Yes, sir, Dirty. Watt says, two standing on the wall, and get off that wall, fellas. Hit that like. Appreciate you, Watt. Spike says, I check my tires before every run. I'm cheap. That's a good idea, Spike. It's always a good thing to check tires, especially if they're known for it. Grizzly RC, what's up, Grizzly? Appreciate you joining. Shout out to the 18 in chat, guys. I appreciate you so much. He says, hello, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. You as well, Grizzly. Which Valkyrie were you guys talking about, MT or TR? I have the MT, Linden RC 215, Crazy RC. They got the Truggy, the TR. You really can't go wrong with either of them. I think they're both beasts. Watt says, his life, good upgrade on the knuckles. My Big Rock pops him all the time. Yep. Even though I haven't had that on my Big Rock or my Sentin. We actually have to take that one off. Man, I love this body on this thing. This thing is so cool. So awesome. Oops, sorry, guys. Moving you around a little bit. His Life says, Watt, I agree. They're really the only thing I changed out, and a new servo and servo saver. Yep. That sounds like a pretty good upgrade there. Pretty good upgrade. Dirty says, I just give the wheel nuts a few quick ugga-duggas before I bring my rigs out, putting the XRT hubs on my X-Max tonight too. Oh, yeah, the bigger ones. Yep, I do. I have that on both of mine as well with the bigger bearing. Yep. Let's see here. Turismo says, I'm hoping that now that Traxxas has dropped the mini XRT, it will make Arma pull drop a competitive crate and Grom. I've heard talks of a crate and Grom, but I haven't seen one yet. Let's see here. Watt says, just Bastion, what kind of size difference between Creighton 6S and Valkyrie, if you don't mind showing? For sure, Watt, I can do that. I will go grab them. Let me set these down a minute. You said the Valkyrie and the Creighton. So here's my Valkyrie. I put the Proline tires on this thing. I love these tires on this thing. The Hyrax looks awesome. Let me grab the Creighton. Creighton 6S, also a beast. Love them both. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Let's see if I can. I'm on my computer, so I don't know if this is going to work or not. Let's see if I can do this like this. If that works. I really need to switch back to my GoPro on my head, but I've just been doing this. That's what I've kind of been. Let me do this. There we go. So there they are, kind of compared to each other. So it's a little bit smaller, but not much of a difference. But no, this thing is a beast. I mean, I'm so glad I picked this thing up. Other than having the ESC issue, but ever since then, I haven't had any issues at all. So shout out. Actually, we need to put a fan in that. So the grating with the M2C stuff, should have done that right from the beginning. Yeah, I do need to throw. So the Hobby Wing system that Watt says perfect. Thanks. Not much of a difference. Yeah, no worries, Watt. It's just a little bit smaller, but I did notice that on Lyndon's unboxing of the Truggy that it actually has tethers on the body clips. I wish this one had that, but I think he said tethers, or was it the protections on the body? I don't remember. Pretty sure it was the protectors. Excuse me. Yeah, no, the Truggy looks awesome as well. Because this thing's been holding up really well. Oh, that's what I need to do as well. It reminds me I need to change the connector to an IC5. Let's see here. Spike says, have a good night, guys. My brother is picking me up in 10 minutes. Going fishing in Alaska. Awesome, Spike. Well, I appreciate you so much, Spike. I appreciate the donations. Yeah, you rock, man. I appreciate it so much. Have a great night and have fun fishing. Shout out to Spike, man. Let's see here. Watt says, yeah, Creighton. I need my mouse. Let's see here. Yeah, Creighton is awesome. Oh, my. Shout out, Spike, man. Oh, thank you so much, Spike. Shout out. Link his thing one more time before he heads out. If you guys haven't, make sure you guys go subscribe to Spike. Appreciate it, Spike. Appreciate that so much. Oh, man. Watt said, yeah, Creighton is awesome. I just threw the J-Concept Magmas. Those are the tires I want. I want to put those on the sledge as well, Watt. Those look awesome. Oh, thank you, Spike. Oh, man. Let's see here. What did I miss? Lyndon says, Red Cat fam. Yes, sir, Lyndon. Grizzly says, the fan on the ESC, those at 1,800. I got a different one that blows at 8,000 and 2 fans on the motor. It seems to be working great. You'll see if we'll see you in the weather gets hotter. Yeah, I noticed that as well. The fans are different. His life says, don't stay up too late in Alaska. It really don't get dark there. Shout out to the 14 in chat, guys. I appreciate you so much. We're going to go ahead and throw this fan back in, like I was saying. So they actually sent me an actual Hobby Wing, which they were knockoff Hobby Wings, but they were Hobby Wings. But this one actually says Hobby Wing, and this is the next version that has the fan on, I believe, turns on when it gets warm. So it does have a different plug. But we're going to go ahead and throw this in. Turismo says, anyone have a suggestion for a fan that fits the heat sink in the Mojave Ground BLX? I haven't put one on mine, Turismo. Maybe, yeah, there you go. Watt says 25 millimeter Turismo rocket fan. Yep. Yeah, rocket fans are really good. I've heard really good things about those, but I have yet to try one. But all right, let's go ahead and change this fan back real quick. I should do a soldering job on this thing because I need to take the XT90 off here. I have plugs for them right there, but we'll probably do that another night because soldering just takes a while. Turismo says, thanks, Watt RC. Yes, sir. Richard, what's up, Richard? I appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. Yeah, I appreciate all you guys coming to hang out on every Wednesday. We try to go live every Wednesday. We are on StreamYard again, but I don't know. Hopefully people can join because they only give you a certain amount of hours on here, which kind of sucks. But I mean, it makes sense. And then I do. This is kind of off topic, but I do plan on changing the quality of my videos so they will be 4K. I believe they're at like 1080p right now. That's one thing I plan on. So stay tuned for that. The next video I'm probably going to do, if you guys want to see that, is the Fury compared to like the Slash two-wheel drive. I'll do them brushed, and then I'll go ahead and put the brushless system in it, which will take 2 seconds, and then we'll go ahead and compare them brushless. So that's what I plan on doing. That's something you guys would want to see. 4K, let's go, says Watt. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't been doing that. I just noticed that the editing software I use actually you can do 4K, and they must have just switched something or what, I don't know. But I plan on doing that one. Let's see here. His Life says I put a 30 millimeter fan in mine with 3 millimeter tape to put it where the fan goes. There is a good spot and it fits good. Which one is Life? Nice bro, says. Nice bro. Rogue One says, Sebastian, next video, Kagama, buddy. Let's go. Nice, Rogue. Excited to see that one. Spike says, one last thing. Thumbs up, everyone. Appreciate you, Spike. Shout out to Spike. Good luck on the fishing trip. Hopefully you catch some big ones. All right. Go ahead and pull this cover off of this thing. So there is the other fan. Sneaks right through there. Appreciate you, Watt. Make sure if you guys haven't, make sure you guys go check out Watt RC as well. He just, congrats on him for 100 subs. It's a big milestone, so that's awesome. Congrats to Watt. Make sure you guys just go subscribe to everyone. I mean, go watch each other's stuff. Yeah, it's just that's part of the hobby. Just go watch everyone. Like I always say this, but just make sure you guys support each other. Islay says on my Mojave Grom. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. There we go. All right, so I'll show you the difference in these fans. They are the same size, but I don't know if you guys can see this or not. The plugs are a little bit different, I believe, because this one's censored. Randy, what's up, Randy? Appreciate you joining. Shout out 15 in chat, guys. Appreciate you guys. Turismo says, congrats, Watt. Yes, sir. His Life says, just bashing it. The only thing about my brushless Fury two-wheel drive that it eats the tires up fast. I believe that. I suppose if you run it on cement, it eats them up fast. OB, what's up, OB? Appreciate you joining. Wild Bill says, hi, Randy. Turismo says, hey, Randy, you living good. Watt says, thanks, Turismo. Anybody's working on anything exciting? Or if they plan on picking anything up, let me know in the chat. I'll give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek. Or I guess not really a sneak peek, but a little preview. We're picking up an Infraction 6S. You're going to want to stay tuned to this one because, I have an oval track, and I know some of you guys in the fun zone know this, but I picked up an Infraction, and it's going to be oval-fied, and we're going to be sending that thing. So stay tuned for that. I'm super excited for that one. Randy says, hello, sirs, and yes, I'm in fact living good. That's awesome, Randy. Dirty says, working on the X-Max. Oh, yeah, you traded for that X-Max, Dirty. Oh, man. Shout out Grizzly RC, man. Thank you so much. Please link. You know what to do, Watt. Thank you so much, Grizzly. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. You guys do not have to do that, man. You absolutely do not. I just enjoy hanging out with you guys. I mean, you guys rock. Every one of you that comes and supports, hangs out, you guys rock, man. I do plan on doing another giveaway. Actually, it's nobody that won the Rustler. Just emailed me today, and I don't know if he's in the chat or not, but he did get the Rustler today. So shout out to him for winning. But shout out to Grizzly, man. Thank you so much, Grizzly. I appreciate it so much. Oh, man, you rock. Sub to Grizzly. Yes, sir, OB. Make sure you guys sub to Grizzly. Oh, man, you guys are awesome. You guys, oh, man. While Bill says trying to figure out the forward programming on the Arma Air, the Spectrum Air radio, not easy for me. I'm not familiar with that, Wild Bill. I can't help you much there, but Randy says, what's broken today, anyone? everyone. I have nothing broken besides the Relarlo. The Relarlo X12 parts are coming. Well, Bill said, or Turismo says, good man, Grizz. Yes, sir, Grizz. I appreciate that so much. Oh, man, you guys rock. OB says, where are you heading, Rogue One? Rogue One says, OB traveling for work this week. Grizzly says, if you're all interested, I do run electric and nitro because I enjoy them both. That's what's up, Grizzly. No, definitely, guys, make sure to check out Grizzly RC. I'll definitely make sure to watch some more of your stuff as well, Grizzly. So shout out to you, man. I appreciate it so much. Just Bastion, you have a killer workshop. I appreciate that, OB. I really do. I appreciate it. Rogue One says, OB, I'm in Denver, Colorado this week. His life says, hey, just Bastion, can I win one of your fifth scales? I don't think I'll be giving away fifth scales, sadly. As much as I would love to give one to you guys, but maybe eventually, man. I would love to do a fifth scale giveaway. Maybe if I find another X-Max for $350. Dirty says my Creighton 6S is a broken shock rod end and a screw pulled out of the rear bulkhead. Oh, dang, Dirty. Fix them up. Dirty says, oh, wait. Randy says I have a broken rear differential in the old granite. Oh, no, Randy. Oh, no. Them diffs can be kind of a pain sometimes. I believe they make Hot Racing makes some good upgrades for that. If I remember correctly. Let's see here. OB says, nice. I've always wanted to go to Denver. Heard it's nice. Turismo says, Randy, living good. Will the stock servo on my STX24 Gladiator is seemingly giving up the ghost? I have to look for a more robust replacement. Rogue One says, OB, yes, the Rocky Mountains are amazing. All right. I got to get this thing back in here. His life says, I'm just kidding, man. I was joking, LOL. Oh, I gotcha. No, man, I'm serious. I would like to do that, but that might be a crazy one. OB says thumbs up. Appreciate 17. Shout out to 17 of you guys in chat. Appreciate you guys. Dirty says, I'm going to the hobby shop to get the new parts tomorrow and have the EXP rear bulkhead coming soon. Nice. Nice. I get this fan here, but it's kind of a pain, it seems like. I don't really know. OB says, so is 1/5 scale like the whole other world as far as RC goes? Biggest I've got is a 1/8. Yeah, that's like 1/5 and 1/6 is probably the biggest. The bigger, more crazy stuff, which some people like the smaller stuff more, and then some other people like the 1/10s and the minis and stuff, which, I mean, they're all awesome. I mean, you can't really go wrong with any of them. Watt says, dirty, yep, aluminum bulkhead will resolve that. Yes, sir, Watt. I cannot get this thing in there. Let's see here. Randy says, I think it's just the outer gear and housing, which is cheap. Oh, yeah, definitely, Randy. I know, at one point you couldn't get those, but Rogue One says, Sebastian, what do you use in place of an XT90 connectors? I use IC5s. IC5s or IC2s, but these are way easier to solder. So that's what I use instead. I use IC5, EC5 on pretty much all of my cars besides for the Traxxas stuff. I do run Traxxas batteries in those. Much as I hate to say that, but they work. They work well in there. But yeah, that is what I use. Let's see here. I think I have this in there wrong. Maybe. Oh, man, you guys are killing it with the chat. I appreciate you guys. Turismo says, yes, sir. It started acting up after I upgraded the motor and links on the truck. That's not much more weight than stock. His life says, OB, it's a whole new world. It's insane. For sure. I mean, it is pretty crazy. The fifth scale stuff, it's heavier, and get ready to carry it around if you get a fifth scale. Let's see here. OB says, man, that's like driving around a golf cart. You ain't wrong, OB. Hey, OB, how's that big rock? Dirty says, you can't forget the Raminator. That's even. Oh yeah, for sure. You ain't lying there. You are not lying there. The Raminator is absolutely insane. Let's see here. I need to find my screws. And Dirty says you can't. Oh wait, I read that. Rogue One says, cool. Thanks. Me too. Yes, sir, Rogue. I mean, I think. I mean, I have on my bigger cars, on my Creighton, on the Carry 8S and the Outcast 8S, I do have QS8s on those. Let's see here. OB says, so I got the 115 Spectrum G2 charger. Can you guys recommend any adapters so I can charge my other batteries besides ARMA? You can charge. I think you can charge. Let me go grab my charger. Fly Boys, what's up, Fly Boys? Appreciate you joining. OB, I will go grab my charger. If you're talking about like different connectors, OB, I believe that's what you're referring to. You can charge any non-Spectrum batteries, at least on the one I have. You can. Let's see here. Grizzly says, so you all know I got 45.3 miles an hour with the classic T-Max with the 3.3. That's pretty impressive. Nice, Grizzly. That is awesome. Heck yeah. Good old T-Max. OB says, like my Relarlo and shameful Deans. Hashtag who's Dean? Let's see here. Rogue One says, Fly Boys. Fly Boys. What's up, Fly Boys? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. OB says Big Rock is next level, at least for my budget team I have. Turismo says, if you're small, what do you say? Turismo says, if you're a small person, you can hitch a little wagon to a 1/5 scale and boom, instant, no effort transportation. Randy says, you got to have chastity you for money for a Dram. His life says, that's what I'm running on my batteries, the QS8s on the 9500 CNHL. Says his life. Matthew Sr., what's up, Matthew? Appreciate you joining. Obi says, try to charge with just the balance lead and it won't let me. Oh, man, what did I do here? Let's go. Give me 1 second. I'll go grab my charger. Let's see if I can help you out. Hopefully I can, but I'll be right back. All right. So let's see here. I'll show you guys the chargers I run. Let's see here. Matthew Senior says, "What's up, guys?" Randy says, "Balance port is already there." OB 30 Max says, hashtag danger trash. Turismo says, "What's up, Flyboy?" Matthew Senior. Watt says, "I need to pick up some CNHL 4S's. I'm low on 4S right now." Man, I'm loving the Turnigy Rapid 4S's. Them things are awesome, man. For the price, you really can't complain. I love my Rapids. I know there's some people doing tests on them, but I honestly, for what the price they are, you really can't go wrong with them. If you guys haven't tried them, make sure you try the Turnigy Rapids out. Waiting for a killer deal, says Watt. If you haven't hit that like button, what are you waiting for? Appreciate you, Watt. King D, what's up, King D? Appreciate you joining. Matthew just said, "What's up, everybody?" So this is the chargers I use. I use the S2100 G2. I love this thing. I mean, I really love these things. They're this thing. I mean, you can charge on as long as it's an IC5 or an IC2. I don't really know, or IC3, excuse me. And then actually, this is the connector to charge your ground batteries. It's an IC3 to an IC2. I love this thing. Great charger. I don't have any complaints about that one. Watt says dispatching got 2 ammo cans full of Turnigy Rapids. Actually, if I can get this to work, I'll go back to the charger here in a minute. Let me unplug this. Let me show you what we got going on here. So there I rearranged. Hopefully you guys can see that. I got my short course trucks there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh yeah, I got my short course trucks there. This is the low seats. I got them my 2 to 3S line up there. My 5th scale stuff here. The Arma, the 1/8 scale stuff there. And then over here, I did actually change the ammo cans. We got ourselves a toolbox right there. Look at that. Way safer. I have like 3 more drawers. So this is way safer in my opinion. But yeah, go ahead and go back to the bench and get some of these comments back here. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm back. Took the Synchro 4S for a run. Nice, Zach. Nice. Let's see here. Ooh, collection looking nice, says Watt. Appreciate that, Watt. But yeah, that's what I did with the batteries. I think it's a lot safer. I also have a camera on my batteries because, I mean, if you really think about it, battery stuff is it's scary. It's scary to think about. But yeah, let's see here. Rogue One says, I also use the S2100. Great charger. For sure, Rogue. Dirty says, I love my Rapids. I'm definitely getting more for sure. I'm going to get some SMC. Nice. Rogue One says, Synchro. Oh, man, that's a sick, bro. That's one of my next big upgrades, says Watt. Yeah, no, I think. No, I did not. I'll show you the. I've actually slimmed down quite a bit of RCs. I still have too many. I plan on selling a few more. But no, this is what I did with the batteries. I just think it's so much safer. This is like my 6S and 4Ss. Oh, 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yeah, this is my 3Ss there. Got a couple of them. And then these are my 2Ss. And then down here, I got parts. And there I got system. These are empty. Those are empty. I got motors here, remotes, just a couple spare parts. And then down here, I got some tires and some batteries. Battery chargers, excuse me. All right, I'm missing your guys' comments, so sorry about that. Show you my setup, but yeah. Let's see here. OB says, bro, just open your own hobby shop. Man, that would be a dream. It really would. I would love to open my own hobby shop. Maybe someday. Someday I would love to do that. But shout out 23 in chat. I appreciate you guys. Holy chastity. 30 says, I need to get me a toolbox for my battery stuff. I would highly recommend, if you are able to pick up one. You think about it, if a battery blows in a toolbox, it's in a metal, it can breathe. I mean, it's not going to blow. I mean, let's see. Well, it's still going to blow, but Dirty says that's a dream of mine. Let's see. Randy says, I've been eyeballing the 2-wheel drive Synchro. Hey, YRC. What's up, hey, YRC? Appreciate you joining. I appreciate it. Man, shout out to the 25 of you in chat. Appreciate you guys. Dirty says, that's a dream of mine. Turismo says, I got all the batteries in double up LiPo safe bags, all balanced on storage shards, thinking of getting a small fire extinguisher. I would definitely, the LiPo bags are good, don't get me wrong, but I still would rather have an ammo can or a toolbox. Let's see here. OB says, dang, I just leave my batteries laying around. Guess I need this. Yes, OB. I would not, I mean, as long as you take care of them, you'll be okay. But I would still recommend putting them in something. it's just you can't be too safe with them. You really can't. Rogue One says, Master, that is a great way to store things in a toolbox. For sure, Rogue. I had this toolbox that had some tools in it, but I wasn't using it really, so I took them out and then I just brought it down here. Zach says, Rogue One, only thing I broke was a front lower arm because it hit a rock getting flat foot and snapped it clean where the screw goes. Ooh. Watt says, Haywire. What's up, Haywire? I appreciate you. Dirty says, oh, I got you, Dirty. It's open up a hobby shop. Yeah, no. I used to work at a hobby town, and man, it was a dream job. It really was. But I mean, it'd be so cool to own your own hobby shop. RC Crazy says working on a Creighton 8S. Nice, RC Crazy. Haywire says, hey Watt, hey Dirty. Watt says metal ammo cans from Harbor Freight. Yep. Have to cut seal, and they're awesome. You cut the seal or pull it out completely, Watt. But yeah, definitely. Haywire RC says, no hobby shops around me. I'm thinking of opening one. That would be awesome, Haywire. Shout out to you if you do that. I'll be my only customer. Randy says, I use those, Watt. I cut the rubber seal. Yep. Daniel, what's up, Daniel? Appreciate you joining. He says, yo, what's up, man? Hopefully you're doing well tonight. Appreciate you. OB says, just bashing hobbies has a ring to it. JBI hobbies, that would be sweet. OB, don't get me wrong, but man, Highwire says chasing your dreams. Dreams all, don't let them control you. Definitely chase your dreams, man. Do you? RC Crazy says it's too big. I have to get help taking it in and out of my truck. It is huge, Crazy. The Creighton is just huge, mass. I mean, it's heavy. It's crazy. King D says I keep all my lipos in the fireplace. I don't use. That's smart too, King D, for sure. Man, you guys are killing in the chat. You guys rock, man. Shout out to 25 of you guys. You guys are awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you. Watt says, Fly Boys, you're looking for more MAW. Uvo sell some 42 MAW that fits stock battery tray and the Terminator. Let's see here. Do It Haywire says OB. Rogue One says Zach. My synchro hit an asphalt curb and gouged the front skid plate, but that has been it. Nice, Rogue. Zach says I need to get rid of the seal, but I know people probably. Oh my gosh, you guys are killing it. Shout out to you guys, man. You rock. Zach says, but I know people probably don't approve, but I just leave the lid unclipped, but I need to cut it. Definitely you need to cut it. Dirty says I should see if Hobbytown is hiring, then I can get a killer discount RC parts and cars. Go for it, Dirty. Working at a hobby store is awesome, man. It's so cool. But let's see here. Watt got a link. Let's see here. Watt says Dirty Max. I've thought about it too. It'd be so cool, but in my area, you guys have seen my videos. I really don't have anybody around me. So it'd be kind of difficult opening a hobby shop, but I thought about. Watt says chat booming. Yes, sir, Watt. You guys rock. Each and every one of you guys. I try to make sure and watch all you guys. If you post videos and there's something you want to see, let's see here. Let's do a comment. If you guys have a new video recently, post like a 1 in the chat, or I try to watch every one of your guys' videos. Sometimes it's hard, but I love watching all you guys. You guys support me, and that's part of the hobby. You support each other. So it's here. Dirty says, Watt, I would save so much money on parts and everything. For sure, Dirty. Watt says, I would tell him keep my paycheck because it's getting spent there anyways. Hey, when I work there, Obi says, what batteries are you thinking about for the Terminator? Randy says, right. King D says, if I had a job at a hobby shop, I will be in debt. Oh, man, it'd be so easy working at a hobby shop, man. It's just, I know how it is. You just spend money. I probably spent more money there than I did make. It's just so fun, man. The hobby is just so fun. Rogue One says, just bashing it. We need to see a Team Corrali video from you. Step it up. Hey, I so want to get a Team Corrali. I thought about the limited edition, but that thing is just crazy. I mean, it's worth it. The price is probably worth it. The radio that it comes with is awesome. Yeah, I mean, it looks awesome. One that I'm eyeing up is definitely the Kagama 6S. But yeah, Watt says, no problem, Fly Boys. Opie says, thanks a lot. just out them in the cart. No problem. OB says, Watt. Zach says, defo get the Synchro 4. That's the other one, Zach. And then in chat, that's the other one I've been eyeing up. Randy says, then you get the train guys. I don't know about the train guys. I'm looking at a Kagama too. Says Watt. Yeah. RC Hotspot Gold Edition. Yeah, man. I have electronics for a Kagama roller, so that's what I've really been looking at. Nothing for sure yet, but that's what I'm looking at. I probably should have saved my money. But I picked up that Fury. I don't really know why, but I couldn't pass up on the deal. I just really couldn't. Oh, let's see here. The other charger I run. So this is the other charger I use. It's an ultra power, UP200. I love this charger as well. And if you want to charge different batteries, you just take the plug out. You can put it right back in, and then you have your balance port. Plug your balance, plug your other thing in, and then you can set what mAh your battery is, and then it's easy to use. Press start, and it charges. Storage charges, balance charges, fast charge, everything. This is a great charger as well. Let's see here. Watt says I'm getting a Corrali this year, either a Kagama or a Suga. Definitely, Watt. I hear you there. King D says, I'm waiting on a Kagama roller. Guy selling it for $300. Dang, King D, that's a good deal. I picked that up as well. Rogue One says, Watt, I took their plunge. Daniel says, planning on getting my next RC soon. You guys have any recommendations? Well, Daniel, it kind of depends on what you're into. I mean, like, I love short courses, monster trucks. I mean, I love my Armas. Yeah, as you can see, I love these things. The 2 to 3S line is, honestly, it depends what you're looking for, your budget. There's just many factors to it. Get what you think looks good, really. I mean, Randy says, I found some good dirt tracks. I need to up my buggy and short course game. That's why I love short courses, man. They have a special spot in my heart. Short courses. Watt says, Daniel, what are you looking for? Daniel says, I'm a basher kind of guy. Well, I mean, there's a bunch of bashers out there. It all depends. If you want to go Arma, the 2 to 3S line, from my personal experiences, the Mojave. Oh, you said 4S. Daniel, what are you looking to? 4S. The Mojave 4S is a beast. The Max 4S is a beast. The one I just put away, the Red Cat MT and TR are beasts. Oh yeah, see, Watt says Red Cat Valkyrie MT or TR for sure. I mean, they're awesome. They really are awesome. I mean, I have no complaints about it. If you watch my video, I was sending that thing like it was nothing, and I didn't break a single thing. Only issue I had obviously was the ESC, but Red Cat took care of me on that. So shout out to Red Cat on that one. Watt says Red Cat Valkyrie MT or TR, and they're good for the price. The price is awesome. OB says, Daniel, love my Terminator X12S and my Big Rock. Can't go wrong in my opinion. Definitely OB, for sure. Watt says, killer value for money. I like my Mojave 4S though too. The Mojave is a little bit more expensive, but that is a great. I love the Mojave as well. Just awesome. Let's see here. Daniel says, I was looking at a Big Rock the other day. Let me grab one, Daniel. I'm going to put these chargers back on. Hold on 1 second. All right. See here. Watt says, never getting rid of my Mojave Forest, but they're like $5.30 now. Yeah, they are. Those went up too, Watt. It's crazy. It just sucks everything's going up. But I mean, what do you do? I mean, hashtag no buy 2025. OB says, waiting for my Mojave from to come Friday. What? Mojave come Friday. I heard it's fun. Oh, Mojave Grom? Nice, OB. Randy says, what do you have now, Daniel? OB says, waiting from, oh, yeah, there you go. Mojave Grom. Watt says, 2 to 3S is nice. Nick, what's up, Nick? Appreciate you joining. Appreciate you, Nick. Wild Bill RC, what's up, Wild Bill RC? Appreciate you joining. Let's see, your Watt says Mojave Grom is a tank. I took mine out yesterday. I need to pick up a BLX. All my Groms were brushed, and I converted them to brushless. Man, if you guys didn't watch my video, make sure you go check out my Mojave Grom video. Those things are insane. We were jumping them doing backflips. So awesome. Daniel says Max / Ultimate, Bigfoot 2-wheel drive / 2-wheel drive, Arma Fury, Arma Vortex, Raptor R, and Raptor 2-wheel drive. That's a nice lineup, Daniel. Richard, what's up? Richard says, just passionate. Have you gotten any new RC cars lately? Right here, Richard. Couldn't pass up the deal on this. This is a brushed 2-wheel drive, but for $120, can't complain, man. Right. And I do have a brushless. That's the latest one, Richard. Wild Bill says, let's go. Yes, sir, Wild Bill. Everyone's talking to each other. Randy says, that's a good lineup, Daniel. The answer is you need a Notorious. Shout out to the 27 of you guys in chat. I appreciate you guys. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. Should probably turn this on. Whoop. There we go. All right. Let's see here. Nick says, I love my Mojave Grom, but not its servo horn. See, I haven't had any issues with mine. See here. OB says, there it is. The Big Rock. Yes, sir. Only thing, the body's kind of been taking a beating, but man, this thing is such a tank. I freaking love this thing so much. I put the Proline shocks you guys have seen probably many a times, but we did put those on there. That's the only complaint I have about it. See, it's very, very, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's very, very plush. I love it. Watt says, OB, how are you liking your Big Rock Bro and those Ovonics? I've been meaning to try those as well. Shout out 28 in chat, guys. I appreciate you joining. I appreciate you guys. Let's see here. Daniel says I'm a sucker for licensed stuff. I hear you. The licensed stuff is where you get a little bit more spendy, but they're worth it. Dirty says, well, good thing the X-Max is a spare one now because I just saw a few teeth are chipped on the front diff. So we'll see how the rest look. Hey, speaking of front diffs for an X-Max, I have a brand new one. I think this is this is a rear. I've had this thing forever and never had to use it. Full complete diff with the teeth and everything. Let's see here. OB says, what? Getting the BLX Friday. Yes, sir, OB. That's awesome. Congrats on the purchase. Randy said you're going to love it, OB, for sure. The Fred. What's up, the Fred? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. Nick says let's see here. I upgraded Servo Saver to a Power Hobby, and I think it's worse. Dang. The Fred. Appreciate you, the Fred. Nick says, are you getting the Mini XRT? Maybe. I'm not going to say anything, confirm too much on that, but maybe. Maybe we'll get one. Let's see here. I got the Monkey Metal Spurs from Traxxas. Let's see here. OB says, what? The Big Rock with those batteries is for real, man. It definitely next level from the stuff I've had before. Definitely. So these are the Rapid 5.0s I run in mine, and they fit perfectly in this tray. and these things have so much punch. I mean, it's insane. I mean, I've been using these things for quite a while now, as you guys saw in the toolbox. I have quite a bit of those. RC Crazy says, I destroyed my big rock body today. Gonna get a new one soon. That's what's up, Crazy. Man, that like I beat mine up too, or pretty good too, but starting to rip and stuff. But I missed a comment here. Let's see here. 30 says, I'm just going to do a full diff build on them anyways, so I'll order everything to do it. It might go Vidavon or GPM ones. I like from my personal experience, this is a little bit irrelevant, but if you're going to go ahead, from my experience from this hobby for as long as I've been into it, if something breaks, I would fix it. But if you're going to go ahead and upgrade everything right away, it adds up really, really fast. And I would maybe just keep them stocked with some things. I mean, it's not really bad. Sometimes the stock stuff is cheap, and if it's all right, you can just keep replacing it for cheaper. But when you upgrade something, sometimes it's an easy habit to just keep upgrading stuff, and I try not to do that. If something breaks, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm gonna say. Nick says it is pricey little thing. Oh yeah, it is. The XRT, the mini XRT is. Watt says, Nick, I think I'm going to. I had my upgraded Mini Max out the other day, and it's awesome. No, the XRT looks awesome. Shout out to 27 in chat. You guys are killing it in the chat, man. Let's see here. Does anybody have a link to the Proline shocks for the Big Rock? Obi, I do not. I can probably get you one. It's just I can try to find you one real quick. I just got mine off of eBay, so I mean, Dirty says I might get the Traxxas diff gears for now until I do the new diffs. Yeah, Randy says the back of my granite body is mostly gone. Gonna cut the chassis off and put a wing on it. Oh man, you guys are rocking the chat tonight. Let's see here, Rogue One. Yes, I'm already pre-ordered. Oh, nice. I am already pre-ordered the Mini Max wide kit. Oh, nice, Watt. Daniel says, but I definitely think the Max is the most durable RC. I would agree with that, Daniel. I haven't broke my Max ever since I've got it, and I've had it since the V1. Obi says the Fred, what's up? Randy, I wouldn't mind trying out the Max. The Max is awesome. Nick says it's probably cheaper to get some Arma 6S shocks off Jenny's RC. Yeah. I mean, I thought about that as well, Nick. Only reason I just pulled the trigger on them. Rogue One says, what? Need to see that upgrade video install for that. For sure. Oh, boy. RC Crazy. That's rough, man. So, OB. Turismo says, what's up, the Fred? The Fred says, sup, Nick? OB. Daniel. Dirty. Rogue One. Randy. Wild Bill RC. Richard. King D. RC. Zach. Flyboy. Turismo. RC Crazy. AYRC, and Matthew Sr. That is what's up, man. Shout out to that listing. You guys rock. Wild Bill RC says Fred. Randy says 6 out of my 7 Armas are broken right now. Oh my gosh, 6 out of your 7? What's all broke, Randy? Man. Obi, I can get you. Actually, Obi, I have, if anybody's wondering, I do have the boxes yet from those shocks. The part numbers of the front ones are a 63590. These are the front ones, 6359000, and the rear ones are a 6359001. So I don't know if that helps much, but Nick says, unfortunately, Proline pricing is surpassing their quality, which is declining. Nick, Proline is actually going up as well. Winter, what's up, Winter? Commander, what's up, Commander? Appreciate you guys joining. Shout out to 29 in chat. You guys rock. Let's go. Oh, man, you guys are awesome. Oh, man, make sure if you guys haven't hit that, smash that like button. I appreciate you guys. You guys rock. How are you doing, says Winter? I am doing good. Yourself? Appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome, man. Let me check something real quick. Oh, man. Check something. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Shout out to the 2060. If you haven't hit the like button, smash that like button. I appreciate you guys. 33, man. You guys are awesome. You guys rock. But yeah, there's the Big Rock 2 to 3S. I love this thing. So future, we're definitely going to be taking this brush system out of this thing, and we're probably going to make it almost better than the other two-wheel drive. We're going to put the Spectrum, the Spectrum, the old system that was in the old 3S line, or the last version 3S line. We're going to throw that in there. I'm not going to do that right now just because I do want to run this thing stock and see what it does and compare it to the brushed Slash, and then we're going to go brushless. Let's see here. Winter said, oh, wait. Randy says, Mojave Dog Bone, both Gorgons, burnt motors. Granted, unfortunately, the Gorgons, the brush motors aren't that great. Granite diff, Typhon Grom, grenaded drive shaft bearing, granite, missing tooth on rear diff. Oh my gosh, Randy. Winter says, I'm thinking about getting a new RC, but it's a drift car. I'm thinking about the MST RMX drift car. Nice, Winter. I don't know much about drift cars, so I really can't help you on the drift stuff, but I thought about doing the drift stuff once. I about picked up the Traxxas drift car, but I did not. But yeah, no, that's awesome. Go ahead and pick one of those things up. Let's see here. Randy says Granite Grom. Oh, Granite Grom. I got you, Randy. Commander says, hey, Rogue. The Fred says, hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit. Oh, man, the Fred. That's awesome. Obi says, dang, Randy, that is tough. Where is my power drill? I think my fiance took that because it is not here. Well, that sucks. Let's see here. Thanks, Sebastian. No worries, OB. I can get you a link after we're done here. I can definitely do that if you want me to. Randy says, and big Typhon, I haven't built yet. It's in pieces. Oh, nice. Winter says the Traxxas Fortec. I heard about it and watched some videos. It kind of doesn't do that good, but I mean, it still looks fun. I think that's what it is, Winter. Is it the Fortec Drift? I think that's what they call it. Yeah. Randy says both my Granite and the Grom have rear diff troubles. I think so. That one, I have that Granite Grom as well. I think that version is known for. This isn't a bad tire. Is known for the diff issues. That's why they changed it in the brushed Mojave, I believe. Smash it, y'all, says OB. Appreciate you, OB. Daniel says, I posted a bash video of my Max a few weeks ago. Man, that was a fun bash. Heck yeah. You really can't go wrong with the Max. You really can't. Nick says, just curious, has anyone on here converted a 6S Typhon to a 6S Senton? I have not, Nick. I had it. So I think on the channel, if you go way back and check out, I'm pretty sure I have a video on the 6S Senton. I actually had one. It was like brand new. I really regret selling that thing, but it had a brand new body. Those things are so cool. I wish they would do a 6S Senton again, but yeah. Winter says also just got some new pin tires for my Typhon 2 to 3S and for the Typhon 6S. Nice, Winter. I don't remember you saying you had a Typhon 2 to 3S. That's awesome. Winter says gonna run it on the clay track. That's awesome, Winter. Hopefully on Saturday. Let's see here. Watt says I'm running Badlands on my Typhon 6S. I got a video coming tomorrow of it. Sweet, Watt. Make sure you guys check out Watt's video of that. If any of you guys have videos coming up and coming out soon, let me know in the chat and let each other know so you guys can go watch them. Oh boy. Let's see here. Nick says parts I believe are still available. Just but just need to see what I actually need, says Nick. Nice. Wild Bill RC says, anyone know what scale they are calling the Mini XRT? I do not. Does anybody know what they're calling? Nick says, I think 1/16. Let's see. OB says, what? Looking forward to it. Yes, sir. If you guys have ever changed these B-Lock Pro lines, these things are so slick, man. I love them so much. Watt says, gonna have some scale. Gonna be some scale as Mini. Gonna be same scale as Mini Max. It's like 1/11 scale. Oh, okay. Winter says, I was looking at the new Traxxas low C sprint car. Is that what you're talking about, Winter? The low C sprint car? I'm assuming that's what you meant. It's awesome. 1/12 scale, says Watt. Same wheelbase as the Mini Max. Yep. Same wheelbase as my Mini Max. Shout out to 29 of you guys in chat. I appreciate you guys. Sorry, LOL. Got them mixed up. No worries, Winter. I figured what you were picking up. I have that, Winter. If you haven't seen that, I can definitely get it out. If there's anything you guys want me to show you, I can definitely, on any of the lives or any videos, if there's anything you guys want to see, let me know on the chat. I'll definitely get it off the shelf and show you or make videos on it. If there's anything you guys are interested in, just let me know. Winter says, oh, wow, I would love to see it. I will definitely go get that right now. Let me go grab it. Here it is. I believe, I don't know if my shock is still leaking. But yeah, I got the pink one, the 5K. I love the B-locks or the mud plugs, the great mud plugs in this thing. The body is super slick. You literally just flip a little lever, pops right off. Super slick. I love this thing. Obviously, I haven't driven it yet, and it's killing me because I want to drive it so bad. Let's see here. Oh, where'd it go? Watt, put your link in the chat. For some reason, it's not coming up for me. Definitely put Watt's link in the chat. Here we go. Thank you, says Winter. For sure, Winter. Daniel says, I really want an XRT Ultimate one day. They quit making those, Daniel, that you can't get them anymore. OB says, do you guys think it's worth putting the speed pinion in the X12S or just leaving it stock and having fun with it? I plan on changing mine, OB. I plan on changing it. Turismo says, wow, that looks sick. This thing is sick, man. Wait till you guys see the video on this thing. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be awesome. Grizzly says, don't mind me asking, where are you located at? Minnesota, Grizzly. Winter says, asphalt for the car, right? No, I am going to be running this on dirt oval as well as all of my modifieds up here. I'm definitely going to make more videos of that this summer. We usually race about every Sunday. If that's something you guys would be interested in seeing, I will definitely post more videos on that. We usually run like heat races and then features and stuff. If that's something you guys would like to see, I will definitely do that. Speed Demon, what's up, Speed Demon? Sorry, I just missed your chat, man. Chat is just flying. Appreciate you joining, Speed Demon. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, yeah, Rogue One says, the low C Sprint is awesome. It handles amazing. Watt says, I'm running a speed pinion on mine, OB. No heat problems or nothing. Yep, definitely, Watt. All right, His Life says, got to head out, man. Have to run. And Aaron, later, fellas. See you next live. I appreciate you, His Life. Have a great night. Appreciate you. Speed Demon, what's up? Let's see here. Next flight out from, Spike's back. What's up, Spike? Next flight out from Madison, Wisconsin. Sable back. God, here I come. Nice, Spike. Have safe flight, Spike. Appreciate you. Nick says, I think we got our docks we sell from Minnesota. Nice, Nick. Spike. Appreciate you, Spike. Spike with the $1. Appreciate it, Spike. You rock, man. Have a safe flight, Spike. Have a safe flight. Oh man, Spike's awesome, man. You guys all rock. You guys rock, man. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you guys that comes and hangs out. It really means a lot. It really does. Winter says, "Ooh, mud bosses. Yeah, I definitely would love to see the videos if you can run the mud bosses. I will definitely do that, Winter." Speed Demon says, "Always, bro. Good live." I appreciate it, Speed. I appreciate it so much. W donation says Winter for sure. Shout out Spike, man. See you next week. Sounds good, Spike. Be safe. Trismo says, "Everything level, sir. Hope all is well." Speed, what's up? Safe travels, says Watt. Yes, safe travels. Grizzly says, "I'm located in Wisconsin Dells. Y'all want to know." Nice. Grizzly, I've actually ridden side by side there. Grizzly. Nice. It's a nice place as well. Shout out to the 32 of you guys smashing that like button. You guys rock. But yeah, we're definitely going to be doing that Losi Sprint video. I've been saying it for how long now? I know the video is coming. It's just I want to make this thing. I want the track to be perfect for this thing. It's just what I want to do, but we will do it. Let's see here. Winter says, "I saw someone at the RC track. They put street tires on the Mud Boss. Kind of want to see someone put off-road tires on the Sprint." So off-road. These are actually off-road tires. Hoosier. They're licensed Hoosiers. These are actually oval tires, just like the real thing. I mean, let's see here. Speed Demon says, "Rogue One, what's going on, my guy?" Obi says, "Just bashing it. This is the spot to hang out, man." I appreciate that, Obi. I mean, I just love hanging out with you guys. You guys are awesome. I mean, I'm just very, very thankful. I say that all the time, but every one of you, I'm very thankful for each and every one of you. Let's see here. Nick says, "My Creighton 6S Pro Moto are still dirt." Put them things on the dirt, Nick. 01, what's up, 01? Appreciate you joining. Dig up some clay for the track. It's actually just dirt, but clay would be cool as well. Appreciate you joining, 01. Rogue One says, "Speed RC, traveling to work. How about you?" Let's see here. Winter says, "I know nothing about it." No worries, Winter. Hey, only reason I know is because I race not these, but I race something like whatever. In real life, I race a real dirt oval, so that's why I know so much about it. Rogue One says, "What? The link worked? I got you now, bro. That's what's up." Heck yeah, guys. Let's see here. Winter says, "Do you go to an RC racetrack or do you build one somewhere?" Winter, I actually have one right outside my house. If you haven't seen any of my latest videos, I believe one of the videos I actually go over the track. I don't remember which one it was, but I point out the track and everything, Winter. If you haven't seen that one, go check that out. Turismo says, "Don't call it the Mud Boss Traxxas lawyers. Be everywhere. Remember, it's the slash modified." Hey, I agree with you. It is the slash modified. Winter says, "I will." Awesome, Winter. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I have videos of them out there, so these ones are not fitting like the Proline tires do, but we're changing to the Duratrax. These are like brand new. You guys can see that, but these ones are pretty much wore out. So let's see here. Watt says, "Nick, got them things dirty. Get them things dirty, my boy." Yes, sir. Winter says, "Oh, anyways, I'm going to get going. Have a great night." You as well, Winter. Appreciate you joining. I appreciate you. Nick says, "You could take that Fury and make it the first Arma Mud modified." Hey, I don't know how I would do that, but that's not a bad idea. That would be sweet. What am I doing here? Later winter. Rogue One says, no worries, Watt. Appreciate you. The Fred says, later winter. Nick, haha, Watt, I plan to. Everyone's saying bye. It's winter. Shout out to 31 of you guys in the chat. We've been live for about an hour and 20 minutes. You guys rock, man. I don't know if I'm going to get this on there. It's kind of fighting me. But yeah, no, Arma Mud Fury. That would be sweet, but I don't know how I would do that. I'd have to take, maybe it wouldn't be too bad because you could just take these. It kind of just bolts onto the body here and put it on something else. That would be kind of cool. I actually have the new Traxxas late model body that I have to finish painting up. I just cut all the wheel wells out and everything, so stay tuned for that. That'll clip right into the modifieds, so that'll be sweet. But yeah, these tires are kind of a pain. Sometimes they're easier than the others, but this one is not liking the bead lock. Let's see here. Fix RC, what's up, Fix? Appreciate you joining. Appreciate you joining, Fix. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. Let's see here. Try to get this on there. Yeah, well, anybody looking forward to anything, and I probably won't be buying anything else. I don't know if you guys caught that, but I do have an Infraction 6S that I plan on picking up. So stay tuned for that. You guys are going to love that one. I'm going to be jumping that thing, if that tells you anything. I don't have anywhere speed run for that thing, but we are going to be jumping it. So stay tuned for that. And we're building an oval car out of the Infraction 6S. So that's going to be awesome. Fix, or Obi says, Fix, how are you? Turismo says, in my opinion, Arma needs some new categories of RC cars, not just clipless refreshes or gramified versions of their larger cars. Well, they never really, that's very true, Turismo, but they never really had the smaller stuff. They just keep refreshing their stuff, making it better. Hey, RC Hotspot. What's up, Hotspot? Appreciate you joining. Abe that says, sorry I'm late. Made it. No worries. Appreciate you joining, Abe. Nick says, I got an Infraction 6S in the works too. Nice, Nick. It's a felony roller off eBay. I'm making an Infraction. That's what's up, Nick. RC Hotspot says, what's up? Let's see here. Matthew says, peace out, y'all. Enjoy. Thanks for joining, Matthew. Appreciate you joining. Have a great night. No. Wild Bill RC. Shout out Wild Bill RC, guys. Thank you so much. You don't have to do that. Oh man, make sure you link Wild Bill RC's chat or channel. Thank you, Wild Bill RC. I appreciate it more than you know. Appreciate you, Watt. Oh man, you guys rock. Oh man. No. You guys do not have to do that, man. Oh man. Shout out Spike. Shout out all you guys, man. I appreciate each and every one of you. Fred says, hey, Abe. Oh, man. If I could link, Wild Bill RC does a lot of Instagram stuff. I wish I could link his Instagram as well. But he has a couple shorts. Great guy. So make sure you check him out as well as everyone else, man. You guys all rock, man. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. Oh, man, you guys have no idea. I just makes you smile, man. You guys make this all worth it. Watt says, Fix, how you doing, bro? Oh. Watt says, shout out to 27 in chat. Y'all the real MVPs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is exactly right. Let's see here. Hotspot says, Scarif, Watt, Wild Bill, and Turismo. Oh, man. Anybody? I know a couple people are saying they're picking up that mini XRT. A couple of people, I mean, a lot of people have opinions on that thing. I probably will end up picking one up, but not right away. But Hotspot, man, you got us talking about Kagamas, man. If I'm gonna throw this out. If anybody would like to join me on one of these Wednesdays, go ahead and shoot me an email if you guys would like to join me. I'd love to have one of you guys or any of you guys in the chat. Just shoot out my email. It should be in the description. Shoot me an email, and I'd love to have one of you guys. I really would. Let's see here. Rogue One says, just Bastion, are you a David Gravel fan? I don't mind him. I'm a Larson fan. I love Kyle Larson. He's an awesome dude. Bad fast, man. He can drive the wheels off anything. Hotspot says, get it. All gold, everything, says Watt. That's right. Hotspot says, don't believe me, just watch. Oh, man. Turismo says, hopefully Traxxas learned from the Mini Max issues. Hotspot says, well, I'm assuming you meant Larson is good. Reddick is my guy. Larson all the way, man. He has some bad luck in NASCAR, but he's freaking killing it. Fix RC says, just kicking it. Ran 2 to 3S Senton. Nice, Fix. And Axial SCX10 today. Have put 4 servos in new 2 to 3S Senton. Keeps burning them up. Anyone have this issue? No way. I haven't burned mine up at all. That's crazy. That's crazy, Fix. No, I haven't burned mine up at all. Let's see here. Dirty Max says, I'll join someday when I get vids on my channel. It's just not the right time right now for me. No, I understand that. I just figured I'd throw that out there because oh, man. Randy says Hotspot. Hotspot says stupid autocorrect. Nick says autocorrect is my nemesis. Watt says Fix, make sure your endpoints are set correctly. Yeah, definitely, Watt. I'm glad you said that because you can adjust those right on the remote. That could be a very easily possibility. A Watt. Very, very good idea, Watt. Make sure your steering rate. Make sure when you turn it full, you kind of want to turn it full and then kind of adjust it, and then when it kind of stops, you can adjust all that. That's what's nice about them. Make sure you check that. Very good suggestion. Hotspot says, Randy. Dirty Max says, try setting endpoints. Yep. Rogue One says, just bashing it. Yeah, Larson is making the Outlaws look bad. He's a rocket ship. He's just insane. Watt says, good opportunity for some new channels to hop up on the weekly live. Got some great dudes over here. For sure, Watt. I mean, all my mods, all you guys in chat. I mean, you guys make it awesome, man. I definitely would like, I mean, if one of you guys would like to join, just shoot up my email. Love to have you on. I mean, we had shout out Urban Legend RC. I haven't seen him yet, but shout out Urban Legend. He's been joined the last 2 times, and it's just so fun having him on. Make sure you guys check him out as well. Let's see here. Watt says, yep, start halfway and then turn it up until the wheels don't turn anymore. Definitely, Watt. Wild Bill RC says, Watt, you running extensions on those Badlands? I got some plus 10s and make big difference. Let's see here. Wild Bill RC, you talking about on the Typhon? Oh, on Typhon. Yep. Sorry, I just read that. I trugified my Typhon. That's lovely. Let's see here. Dirty says, well, the rear diff teeth are good. See how nice. That's good news, Dirty. Fix says head upgrade sent in 2 to 3S servo to 35 kilograms. Have set them always to 1/4 or 1/2. I am known as dual rate because I run very low endpoints. Oh, I got you, Fix. He's probably 3D printing in a. Man, that 3D printer is awesome. Maybe one day I'll get one of those. I just don't have the time to mess with that right now. Maybe one day. Watt says, no extensions yet. I have noticed a little traction roll. Might try the 10s. Shout out to 27 you guys in chat. Let's see here. I think we'll probably be live for about another 20 minutes or so. Then I'm going to have to hop off. But we'll be live for a little bit yet. So I got one of those bead locks on. Kind of a pain, but. And Nick says, I'd love to try one. Nick says, autocorrect almost made me say, oh, man. Watt says, can we get 3 more likes for 40? Yes, sir, Watt. That'd be awesome. What are we at? 36. Yep, 4. Oh, man, you guys rock. This ain't going to work. Let's see here. Get them likes up, says Hotspot. Yes, sir. All right. I need to grab my... Yeah, but no, so next video is probably going to be on the Fury, I'm thinking. We'll do that one. Then we'll convert it to brushless. Honestly, I think it's probably better than the system that comes in the 2 to 3S line, the BLX 100 and then the 3200 kV motor. So that'll make it. Then we have I might throw an AVC receiver in that yet. I have the AVC one here, or I'll just do the standard one. I'm not really sure yet. Probably we'll do AVC just because it's 2-wheel drive. Or maybe we'll throw TSM in there. TSM, put a Traxxas radio in an Arma car. Nick says that green is awesome. Yeah. It does look good. I kind of like the blue a little bit better, but I didn't want to get the one with the battery and the charger. So, let's see here. Nick King D says, it was nice hanging with y'all, but got 4 a.m. morning. Oh, man, King D. Well, thank you for joining, King D. Have a great night. I appreciate you joining. I appreciate you, King D. Hotspot says, still haven't ran my Fury. You picked up a Fury too, Hotspot? Or am I just missing it? A lot of Arma brushed bodies are almost better than the brushless body. That is very true, Nick. That is very true. Randy says you got to get Louis Fix It Fury lights. Man, I really want to put every single one of his light kits on my car, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I want to put lights on anything. If I was putting it on the street and just not jumping it and stuff, I would definitely do it because those lights are awesome. Fix says, I can't like anymore, Captain. I don't have the power. She full liked. Night King says, Nick Watt says, all right, King D, have a good day at work, my brother, for sure. Hotspot says, months ago, never ran it. Really, Hotspot? I didn't even know that. Do you have the green one as well? Wild Bill says, man, those have been on there for a while. Wild Bill says, I'm pumped about the Mini XRT. Should be dope. Maybe we'll see a Creighton. Yeah, that's, you know what? They talked about it, the Mini Creighton, but they haven't done it. I don't know. I really think Arma should do a rally car. If they, oh, yeah. Let's see. Hotspot says, ouch. Watt says, RC Hotspot, you, hoarder, bro. Stop playing. Mini XRT definitely looks cool. A Creighton Mini with big tires would be awesome. Definitely. Nick says, okay, Harma, hear me out. 1/7 brushed Mojave just for a fresh body option. Let's see here. Obi says, all right, fellas, got to hit the sack. 5:30 comes early. Just bash a great live stream, buddy. Catch y'all on the next one. I appreciate you, Obi. Have a great night. I appreciate you joining as always. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Randy says, good night, y'all. Got to do something before it gets dark. Catch y'all in the fun zone. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Randy. Have a great night. Let's see here. Watt says, all right, Randy. See you tomorrow. Fix says, for the Mini XRT, I can buy a whole new Team Associate MT8. And those are actually on sale right now, Fix, if that's what you're talking about. Everyone's saying peace out, OB. Hotspot says, I got the Brush Fury in mail the day they released the brushless version and never. Oh. That always sucks when they release that. I wish they would have put the brushless one on sale. I would have picked that one up, but for $120, you really can't complain, I guess, for a brand new car. Turismo says, Armo would have to gear up Creighton Grom to keep pace with the Mini XRT. That thing fast as Chastity. I don't know, man. This thing is just about as fast as that Mini XRT. That Grom or that Typhon is. I think that the Typhon's way faster than the Mojave. Watt says, yep, Mini XRT is doing 60, but out the box, it's nuts, but plus the center diff. Yeah, Watt. But from what I've seen, or what I've been seeing, is they're still using the crappy front rear diffs. So I don't know why they didn't change those. I believe that's what I saw. But I could be wrong. Let's see here. Rogue One says, Track's just stepping it up for sure. I'm glad they put a center diff in it, but like I said, the other diffs are, I don't know, man. Let's see here. Trisno says, better power to weight ratio on the Typhon Grom. Yeah. I don't know what, God, I don't remember what they said on that video, but I think it was it Do RCs or something like that? But they didn't change the front and rear diffs. Let's see here. Watt says 2/4x4 diffs from Jenny's solves that issue. That's what I did. Max. Oh, dang. Well, that's good to know, Watt. That's definitely a good idea. Definitely. Fix says, I know. Price for MT8 is awesome. Completely overlooked. Needed to get it to be a short course truck and absolutely made and absolutely easy to modify and make a beast. Yeah, no, that MT8 does look cool. Sorry, I butchered your comment there. Nick says, isn't there supposed to be a new wave of NASCAR Groms coming? Yes, Nick. Yes, there is, and I probably will pick one of those up. Let's see. Watt says, yes, sir, Rogue. I'm in it for the XRT. It looks awesome. It really does. if I get one of those things, it's going to be the orange body. I'm a sucker for orange. Turismo says, glad to see Trax is doing some things. It will keep Arma and others on their toes. Definitely. Anyone have a Sen Genesis? I do not. Anybody have a Sen Genesis? Says Nitro Bob. Wild Bill says local hobby shop telling me next week on Mini XRT. Yes, sir, Wild Bill. Excited to see that. Nick says I hung on the box to mine. I think it's worth something. Rogue One says, me too, and hopefully around Black Friday, Christmas for the pickup on the Mini XRT. I'm definitely going to wait on the Mini XRT just to see what happens. I doubt there'll be deals on it, but you never know. Hotspot says the XRT looks good, but I don't. Looks good, but I don't, man. Yeah, I'm going to hold off on buying stuff for a while. See here, Watt says, yep, May 9th. HaywireRC says, I do not have a Sen Genesis. Is that what is a Sen Genesis? I don't even know what that looks like, to be honest with you. No, they killed it on the body on the Mini XRTs. The bodies look sweet. That is for sure. That is for sure. Nick says Sen doesn't do much anymore, do they? Well, don't they make that lifted forward? If I remember correctly. Pretty sure that's what I saw. But I could be wrong. All right, we're going to throw these tires on once. Shout out to 22 of you guys in the chat. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I know it's probably been a little bit boring this last bit of time here, but we really don't have much to work on as of right now. But let's see here. I do want to throw these tires on. I'm going to throw them on my mod. Louie, what's up, Louie? Fix it. Appreciate you joining, Louie. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. Louie, fix it. The light man. Let's see here. Rafik says, going tomorrow to work on Secret RC for Rec RC. Can't wait for this thing to be released. Absolutely amazing construction on this thing. Oh, dang, Fix. Is that you're telling us there's a new RC car coming out? Let's see here. Oh man, that is a really in offset. Let's see here. Oh boy. RC Hotspot says, I'm done for a while. I have a project to complete. Anything releases, I'm going to have to be cheap or something real awesome to get me to buy, like the new Relarlo coming out. Relarlo does look awesome. Watt says, I think the way I look at it, I have probably over 200 in my Mini Max with center diff / diffs, magmas, and lights with 3S system to the extra $100 for Mini Max to Mini XRT is worth it. RC Hotspot says, Louis. Turismo says, what's up, Louis? Fix it. Man's speed runs are great. Oh, I got to check those out. I did see those. That's what I forgot to watch today. I knew I was going to watch something. Let's see here. Watt says, Hotspot, good point, man. This hobby just too expensive anymore, especially nowadays. Hopefully it gets better, but I don't know, man. Louis the Light King. Yes, sir, Watt. Louis the Light King. Let's see here. Nick says, what's the new Relarlo? Where have I been? It is it's a mini. It's a mini rally. Lyndon RC 215. What's up? Lyndon says RC hotspot. Louis. Pilot Lyndon in the house. Yes, sir. Hotspot. Wild Bill RC says, yeah, everything's expensive. Working my butt off. Time to find me. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, man. Louis, what's up? Says Fix RC. There we go. Let's see here. Nick says, Fix, do you run with Rec? IYRC says, I haven't bought an RC in years. I am craving a new one. Am I screwed? Maybe. Once you get one, it doesn't stop. Let's see here. Watt says, alrighty, y'all, I'm stepping out of here. But good night, everybody. You as well, Watt. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Watt. Have a great night. Lyndon says, Larlo showing the new. Yeah, that's right. I saw that today as well, Lyndon. Peace out, Watt, says everyone. Yes, sir. Louis says, what's up, Lyndon? All right, I'm going to go ahead and throw some front tires on this thing. We'll go with the black Hoosiers for the front. You can see those, hopefully. There we go. Fix says, yep, I am Adam from Rec RC. Nice, Fix. I appreciate you joining, Fix. I'm excited to see that release. There we go. No doubt I just subbed Fix. I believe I'm subbed to you. Man, we're almost at 2 hours here. Where has the time gone, man? Time just flies by when you're having fun. That's what it's all about. Having fun. The Fred says, me too, Bill. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Nitro RC Life, what's up? Appreciate you joining. I appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. Nick says, I only ask because I'm Oh man, that's too funny. Hotspot says, y'all wild. Oh, that is hilarious. Talk about good suspension on these things. I think I put 100 weight. These shocks are off my drag slash. Watch this. Up and down. That's not a good oval setup. I don't know what is. That's a freaking awesome rate right there. Smooth as can be, man. Heck yeah. Let's see here. Turismo says, Nick, 5'7". Nick says, maybe that's Oh man, you guys are funny. See if I can get this up here. There we go. All right. So yeah, Veloci Sprint, that is coming. If anybody's looking for chopper tires, I am selling these things. Not that I'm not a fan of them. I just have too many tires. I need to get rid of these things. Let's see here. Nitro RC Life says, Haywire. LOL, that's funny, dude. Vic says, well, that's funny because I am 6'3" and Johnny is 6'7". Jesus. Oh, man, you guys. Flyboy says how much? Well, these are $90 for just 2 tires. I'm including the arm. I ran these one time. I'm asking like $130 for them. They're like almost $200. $180 I think they are. But these, like I said, I use them once. I don't need them. I have too many tires as it is, so I currently have these for sale on Facebook. They're good tires. Just don't need them. I also have the J Concept. Well, this is why I have too many tires. Hopefully I can lift this up, but no, not $300 plus shipping. No. If you guys can, these are all tires. This whole box. Oh my, come on. 245% tariff. No way. Flyboy says they can fit on the X-Max. Yes, they fit on the X-Max, the Creighton, Outcast 8S, all of them. Fix says, was just talking about how short I look on cam next to him. I got you, Fix. I got you. I could get tired. There's too many. A lot of these are my race tires. These are like Hoosiers, and I have sets of Gladiators. Those are really good on my track. The Hoosiers are really good. I have a brand new set of Badlands. Yeah, I just got too much stuff. UDR tires. I got the trenchers here. I run these on the Max. And then I have these as well. These are the Badlands 28 high profiles. These things are pretty sweet. I have run these on. See here. Nick says, tell him to do a video. And well, Bill RC says they won't fit on. No, Wild Bill. They don't, sadly. They're like, you're huge. There's my face. Yeah, they're definitely for the 1/5 scale stuff. Let's see here. Haywire says Chino, the tallest ever. He's 7 foot. Dang. Let's see here. Turismo says, do you wipe down your tires with silicone spray to keep the rubbers? No, I don't. Honestly, I put tire shine on, or an all-purpose dressing. I use this a lot, or I shine them up with CS3. This stuff makes plastic look awesome. Awesome RC, what's up? Awesome. Appreciate you joining. Haywire says, I remember to ask Chino, he is 7 foot if you don't believe me. Let's see here. I was going to grab something. I don't remember what I was going to grab. All right. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, all right. I am back. Good grief, y'all all around here thought I was doing good at 6. Awesome RC says, awesome stream. I appreciate you, awesome. So as soon as my Relarlo parts show up, we're going to be fixing this up, and then we're going to be doing a video on these two. Sadly, I had to order those from China, but I couldn't see any other spot to get parts for this thing besides straight from Relarlo. Well, that's all right. I just got to wait a little bit. Nick says, aha, just don't ask me to get anything down. But yeah. Let's see here. Grab the case. Oh, man, you guys are funny. But yeah, that's the plan. So for that, we got those videos coming, and then the Fury. I just need to. I already know I'm gonna get bored with this thing on the brush system, but you know it is what it is. I'm just glad I had the other system laying around. Probably put a fan on it there. And then I might switch out these tires, put these Badlands on it. But I'm not too sure. Actually, we're going to try that in a minute and see what they look like. Brush your teeth. Don't go brushless. I'm going brushless, man. These ones have plastic hexes on it. I did not know that. Badlands, says Awesome RC. Yeah. You seen those? No, I haven't. Turismo's right. You guys come help a small folk grab stuff. Wild Bill RC says, you seen those Rhodesian? I don't know how to say that. Rhodesian Typhon ground bodies? No, I haven't. I'll have to look that up, Wild Bill. Nick says, yes, they like to put the Red Bull down low at the Awesome RC says Badlands. Yep. They're kind of the same to the Fortress tires. They're kind of the same thing, but I don't know. I like them both. Rogue One says 40 likes, y'all. Keep it up. Let's go. 40 likes. Shout out to all you guys. That's awesome. That is awesome. See, we'll probably be live for about another couple minutes here, and then I have to hop off. But yeah, stay tuned for all the videos we got coming. This is probably going to be the next one, I'm assuming. And then I do have an Infraction 6S, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be awesome. I'm excited for that one. There we go. Miracle Girl. Oh, man, that's too funny. I wish this body had the clip-in system like the Senton does, but it does not, sadly. Let's see here. What, y'all? Let's see here. Nick says, I used to... Jesus. Sweet. That looks pretty good. I like those better. Let's see. RC Hotspot says, good for you. Well, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and call it there. We're about an hour and 58 minutes. I don't have anything else to work on. So, but yeah, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you guys that joined tonight and always join my lives. You guys all rock. I love hanging out with you guys. So awesome. Each and every one of you rock. I'm very thankful for all you guys. Yeah. Make sure if you haven't, just go subscribe to each other, watch each other's stuff. Yeah, it's all part of the hobby. Make sure you guys support each other. If you haven't, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I appreciate all you guys. I appreciate all the 40 likes. Wild Bill says, great live, buddy. I appreciate you, Wild Bill. Thanks. Thank you so much. Fix RC says, thanks, man. Had a blast. Thank you, Fix. I appreciate you guys. I really do. You guys all rock. Turismo says, great live stream, sir. Have a good night. You guys, you as well. Everyone have a great night. God bless. Stay safe. And we will see you in the next video or the next live. Peace out, guys.